Hey, what's going on guys? Jolts here, back with another legendary item guide, and today we're going to be going over the Twin Soul. To get this sword, you want to push through the main story almost to the end of the game at the Osagul Necropolis at the Hall of the Heroes, and obviously if you have played the story you are familiar with the boss Nightmare, and Nightmare is the one who's going to drop this drop. I will say now, Nightmare is one of the tougher boss fights in the game, probably one of the hardest, so make sure you bring a pretty good weapon and build. Anyways, I'll go ahead and finish this boss fight and hopefully get the drop, and I'll be right back. Alright, just a little bit more. Let's go ahead and finish her off. Looks like we didn't get the drop, so let's play the clip and talk about the item. On the item card, we have ourselves a Twin Soul, and keep in mind the prefix and suffix of the one you have will change depending on the one you roll. This will be a swift melee weapon that comes in all the elements, and for the red text we have a hero desires a sword, and a sword desires truth. This is actually a reference from Soul Calibur. In this fighting game, there is an announcer that is a referee, and this is one of the quotes he can say. Alright, so what does it do? Well, this sword is actually quite simple. You're not going to see, like crazy special effects shooting out of it. Instead, you're going to get two passive rolls for your sword. In this case, we got Caustic and Rampage. So in a way, it's like two swords in one. If you aren't familiar, each sword that's green rarity or higher is going to have a special effect. In this case, we have Echo for the Echo effect at the bottom. Let's see if we have any more in here. There's Vampire, so we get healing if we do melee. We have Ancient for action skill cooldown. Ancient again. There's Warrior. So basically, you can roll two of the melee effects in one sword. Now, I have not memorized every sword effect, so I will go ahead and put a pen comment below because I don't think reading all those off in a video would be very appealing. So look below the video for all of the sword effects you can get. When I say sword effects, I'm referring to any melee weapon, not specifically swords. Just a heads up. Alright, so I have a different one here that will be a little bit easier to show off. So we have the Echo effect for what is Baby Groundbreaker from BL3, and Vampire for some healing if I whack the enemy with that. So let's go ahead and proceed forward here on Chaos 20 and see what it does. So we'll take a little bit of damage here. Hopefully. There we go. And now you can see my shield and HP will heal if I hit the enemy. As for the Echo effect, that is stacking up, which means I can hit harder. And honestly, Echo is probably one of the best melee modifiers in the game. With it being Swift Manufacturer, it definitely has some of the fastest swing speed in the game. Really, really nice for a melee build. Other than that, I mean, there's not a whole lot more to say about this weapon. It's just, two melee modifiers slapped on one sword. And you can see it does really good work and is definitely going to be a sword people want on their melee build. Also, I want to point out, we're on Chaos 20 and I don't even have a melee build. This is just the raw damage of it. And I already know that people out there are doing melee builds with this sword because it's definitely top tier. Anyways, I think that's going to be all for the item guide today, so let me know below in the comments what you think about the Twin Soul. Personally, I'm going to say it's definitely one of the top 3 melee weapons in the game, and if you are doing a melee build, I definitely recommend you pick this up. Keep in mind, you can mix and match any of the 2 modifiers you want on it, so you can get the perfect thing you need for your setup. Maybe you want to go for the crit modifier, or the damage over time one, or the healing one, or the groundbreaker one. There's so many choices, really. It is really up to you. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like, because that'd be awesome. And if you really enjoyed it and want to see more Wonderlands content, then be sure to sub. You guys have a great day, and I will see you all later. Peace out.